So it looks like a lot of people want me to make one on Scythe. There's another one. Problem is, I don't hate the Scythe. But the axe, however...
Yo! Yeah. Yo!
3, 2, 1,
Let's go! 2 + 2 is 4. Boom! -1, that's 3. Quick maths. They mention the block. Boom! Smoke trees. See your girl in the park. Boom! That girl was a AXES. You know we're ducking.
And we're back. I wanted to talk about the axe for quite a long time now, but it's just so disgusting that I've just stayed away from it. It's not like I'm too lazy to provide any content or anything, it's just too disgusting, yeah. When you look at the axe, it's quite obvious that BMG was going for a slow but hard-hitting weapon like the hammer. But then they made this. It's time for trivia time! How many heavy attacks does an axe have? You may have answered 3, and if you did, sorry, but you're absolutely mentally disabled. On the other hand, if you answered 5, then you are slightly mentally disabled, because the actual answer is 8. Neutral sig, side sig, down sig, recovery, ground pound, down light, down air, side air. This weapon is broken in the way that it was made. After the extensive use of the side light, down light by many normies and pro players, including one of my favorites, M for Mini, Axe has received some hits to its kit, but no amount of balance will truly make the Axe any gayer to fight. Like, what the hell is this? Stop! 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 Legit, if you look up how to counter Axes on Google, you'll find that the best way to counter the Axe is to outrange it, dude. Whoa. And then some other guy comes in, he's like, no, you should dodge the axe instead. That's how you beat every weapon. Starting with the light attacks, we got the neutral light. It's pretty much a slower version of the sword's neutral light and has pretty huge range in front of the player. This is one of those moves where you kind of just throw it out randomly with a gravity cancel and it kind of just finds its way into the enemy's ass. Wait. So you should definitely try it. The side light is probably one of the most used moves in the AXES kit because it provides such a good engage on the ground and chains into a multitude of different combos, with the side light down light being the most annoying as it's still reliable in its current state. The others include the side light side air, side light down air, and then the side light recovery, which is great for hitting those who spot dodge because of the active frames being so long. Come back! No!
We actually threw my axe on accident.
On accident?
Yes.
On accident? Okay.
Yeah!
The downlight is by dictionary definition all measures designed to nullify or reduce the effectiveness of hostile air action. It's a really fast grounded move that covers quite a good bit of the area in front of you and slightly above you, and can reliably hit players that are close to you on the ground. The neutral air is like a whoosh, and if you time it right, you can actually counter some ground pounds. You heard me, right? The axe takes skill! For some reason, I find hitting this move to be quite satisfying, although the opponent does not actually get knocked back by it, because that's just not how it works. It's kind of like the blaster neutral air. You can also chain this move into a side air, as Cake did beautifully in the EU Regional Qualifier back in October.
Down to, do you think a faster character would be better against your opponent, or would a slower one be? It's really hard to say.
The hammer and the axe both have ridiculously annoying side airs, with the hammer earning the name of what my friend Bluestone calls it, the current state of Brawlhalla, which actually made more sense when he said it, which was back before Dash came through. But I mean, it's still kind of how you play it, right? Yeah, dude, I'm good at Brawlhalla. The axe, on the other hand, went through some genetic mutation and became the thing you see now. The axe side air is probably the most used axe move of all time, and for a good reason too. It's fast, it's got damage, it's got good horizontal range, it's broken, it's OP, it's unbeatable, it's unbearable, it's disgusting, it's gay. This move hits like a guy. Get it? Because girls, they hit like girls, like it's weak, and guys are strong, right? Sexism question mark? The down air is just, I don't know, it's just a big ranged attack that hits down. I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about, like, what each of the AXES aerial moves are good at, because it's literally just common sense. The down air hits down, side air hits the side, and the neutral hits above. They're just that basic, and it's why AXES is so good. It's basic directional input with good range. If you're a beginner to Brawlhalla, then, I mean, Axe should be like one of your #1 picks. Just play Taros or Algrim if you're a dank memer. Disclaimer, I do not support the meaning of Taros in any way, shape, or form. Oh my god, the recovery. This move is so annoying. Half the time, people aren't even trying to hit you with it, and they're just trying to get back on the map. Then you're like, whoops, I got hit by it and went down. The Axe recovery has a diagonal momentum that shoots quite far and hits all around the player. If the enemy is anywhere close to where you recover to, then oh my god, they're probably gonna die, because you can't even dodge this thing as the active frames on it last quite a bit. Some Axe players know this, so they just walk off the map and recover back up, and guess what? It works! 25% of the time. If they're retarded. Honestly, if players were a bit more patient, then punishing a recovery won't be so hard, because a lot of people misjudge how long the recovery actually lasts. If you knock an Axe player off the map, then watch out for that recovery, because it's so easy to punish, but you can get quite cucked if you're hit. Finally, the ground pound. This move is famous for being the one move annoying players use when you're on the wall, and it works, okay? It's so slow, but yet, again, it kind of like a solar eclipse. You know it's bad to look at it, yet you still stand there like an idiot and look at it until you die. The best way to beat this move, in my opinion, is to just throw a weapon up at them to stop the ground pound and recover. If you have no weapon, however, then just down air off the wall and head to the other side. The ground pound can also be good on stage, just because of how many active frames it has, and how big the range is. And yeah, in short, it's a slower neutral air that covers more area, can knock the enemy player in unintended directions, and does more damage. Also, it has up to 25 active frames. So, this is the part where I make a dumb pun with the weapon I'm talking about, but using the "can I ask you a question" pun it's so predictable. I mean, anyone could have thought of it, and like, just proceeding to make more axe puns after I say that everything I'm gonna say is predictable is also very cliche, commonly seen in Liga Higa videos. So, I'm not going to make any axe puns this video. Actually, I'm gonna exert axe puns excessively in one exhale until you're AXEASPERATED! Thanks, Reddit. That was exhilarating. Thank you for watching another rant made by me, and especially thanks to the people who've enjoyed watching this series. The feedback that I've received in the past is awesome, and I hope I can continue to entertain you guys. I'm not only going to be making Brawlhalla videos just because I enjoy playing other games, but every couple months or so, I'll pop a rant or two, and if you guys want more, just comment below. I want more. Rawr. Peace.